talking about the sale. Dave, stallions are allowed an off year, obviously, but not really the first year, right? How's that work?
Well, listen, people can't wait to make a judgment, and I've always been a believer that sometimes they make a judgment too fast. And there's always going to be those examples, and I think it's a matter of economics, and I think depending on what level of the price range you're trying to deal with, I think you'll make that assessment yourself. But listen, when you have great horses, they go to the stallion ranks. Everyone has high expectations. We know they don't all work out, but on the other hand, too, I think sometimes we're a little quick to jump the gun on them, and I think we got to be a little more patient.
Like Six Pack and Green Shoe right now, they have horses 2-year-olds on the track, so we're watching them race right now.
Yeah, for sure. And listen, Green Shoe is a highly touted horse. He was syndicated for a fair amount of money, and I think just got to be a little patient with him. And Six Pack, in fairness, I thought they were a little disappointing in the sales ring last year, and I thought he was a great horse. But at the end of the day, the public is the first one to make that decision, and then they'll do the talking on the track. Like International Money is a great example. He kind of went in a middle-level price range, and he came out and he probably exceeded expectations. So you get it both ways. Generally speaking, they're going to be a little pickier on the horses that sell for the most money, but on the other hand, just be a little more patient.
International Money, to me, is a good example of a horse who is an awfully good horse, but I don't think we saw exactly how good he really was on the track.
Well, listen, first Saturday in August, he got his leg chopped out from underneath him, so I would agree with that. But on the other hand, he had a unique bloodline. He's probably, I'm biased, obviously as part owner, but from a physical standpoint, being a French bred, he's not supposed to race at 2. I think he had 11 or 12 starts at 2. He was very good at 3, and I saw him in this June, and he's really matured into a big, strong, handsome horse. So, developmentally with the breeding and stuff like that, he's probably a little bit of a different representation of the American trotters as a per se. But listen, he's going to have a couple quiet years because his book, second and third year were a little quieter, but he's bred a full book, and we're excited for him down the road.
Hey, what about the guy who's kind of a late to the game comer right now, who's grabbing a catalog, 72 hours until the sale, a little more, and he wants to see the horses before the sale? How's that work?
He can come there anytime. Starting tomorrow, most consignors will be showing tomorrow or tomorrow afternoon or Sunday. We're only selling 125 on Monday night, so in fairness, he's got all day Sunday, all day Monday, and all day Tuesday before he has to really worry about spending his money.
And how do first-time buyers, give us an idea of the percentage of that? What about the guy who might be a little bit intimidated the first couple times?
Yeah, I've always said, just try to surround yourself with good people. Find somebody, find a nice trainer or an advisor that can point you in the right direction. The business is loaded with those guys. We have a lot of great people. Do that. Come to the sales office. Make sure you establish your credit, and you're good to go.